Live coverage of the Borderland Roller Derby's charity event here tonight at the El Paso Coliseum's Judges Arena. Tonight is the Grinch who blocked Christmas, and we're going to be doing a charity fundraiser for the Lee and Beulah Moore Children's Home. $5 from every ticket, which is only $10, which is not much, can get you an entrance into the roller derby, and $5 donation is given to the Lee and Beulah Moore Home for every ticket that is sold. So you guys, if you don't know what the Borderland Roller Derby is, we're going to be talking with some captains in just a little bit. But I do want to let you know that the bout starts at 6 o'clock. Right now it's 5. You got a whole hour to get here, and tickets at the door are $10. So make sure you bring that. Is it cash only?
Yes, cash
Yeah,
only.
it is cash only. So make sure you bring your cash and come on in so you'll be able to watch the roller derby match. Now, if you've never been to roller derby, it's a really fun thing. I'm going to talk to the two captains right here. I have Medusa with the Who Hitters and Stone Cold Eve Austin from the Mean Green Rollers. Welcome, ladies.
Hello. Hi.
So, Stone Cold Eve Austin and Medusa, thank you very much. You guys, this event that you're having tonight is a charity event for Lee and Beulah Moore Children's Home. Do you guys do this often?
Once a year, our last bout is going to be a charity bout.
Right, so that's this is the last bout for the year, right?
This is the last bout
Oh
of the
man,
season.
so if you haven't been out here to see them yet, you want to make sure you get out here tonight. Like I said, we're here at the Judges Arena behind the El Paso Coliseum. So make sure you guys come in. Parking is free. So our event tonight starts at 6 o'clock. And what exactly is roller derby in general? Is it just people skating and hitting each other, or is there actually a strategy to this?
There is a strategy to it. There's usually about 4 players, blockers for each team, and then a jammer for each team. But since this is a mashup, we do have what we call power jams. So with that, if the jammer gets a penalty, the next jam, the other team will be down a jammer, and there'll be one jammer throughout the entire.
Sort of like a power play in hockey
Yes,
or something.
exactly.
All right, right on. And the thing is, this is a mashup. Normally there are 4 teams here that play with the Borderland Roller Derby, that skate with you guys, I should say. 4 teams, and those teams are the Executioners.
Las Viudas Negras and then Las Diablas, which we both play for.
So you guys are going against each other.
That's right.
Right on. So let me ask you, little secret, what's your strategy for today?
Well, before the bout, I instructed all the other mean green hitters to eat a bunch of onions. And we're going to hit them with a
All right, that sounds like really strategic planning there. And how about you, Medusa? What do you have planned?
We're not going to let the Grinch steal our Christmas.
All right. So you guys are planning on doing this. I can't read it. So the roller derby is normally with the 3 teams. This is a mashup, so you have players from both teams on this, right? So it doesn't really matter what team you're with. You just got picked randomly and you put into 2 teams.
we're all mixed up playing together.
Now, when does your season start normally?
March.
In March. All right. So in March, you have the first bout, so on and so forth. But when does it actually start preparing for that? Because I know you guys get new people every now and then. I think you call them fresh meat. Mm-hmm. And you bring the new people in. How long do you actually practice for before you actually start? For those people who are interested, they don't know. They might say, "Oh, I know how to skate, but I don't know what it's all about." Like when you start recruiting people and everything.
Well, even though our season starts in March and ends this month, we're practicing year-round. So there's several fresh meat skater intake dates in which we welcome new skaters to come, try out. We'll teach you guys all the basics and get you guys track ready. And then practice will occur all throughout the season, but then there's special bouts like today where we're going to have our fresh meats on the track for the first time.
So even though it's the last game or the last event of the season, you have fresh meat that came on today, or this week, I should say, to start. Well, maybe not this week, but I'm saying this is the first real bout.
Yeah.
Yes, this is our first bout. On the Who Hitters, we do have Ruby Bruise Day and Chanarchy. It's their first bout.
Ruby Tuesday and who?
Ruby Bruise Day.
Bruise Day.
And Chanarchy.
And Chanarchy. All right.
And our fresh meats are Amy Bloodhouse and Executioner.
All right. So Amy Bloodhouse and Executioner and
Ruby Bruise Day.
Bruise Day. Let me tell you a little bit of thing about roller derby here. They have some really, really interesting names. And again, I'm here with Steam Code Eve Austin and Medusa, both of the executioners. I'm sorry, no, Las Diablas, I'm sorry. Last week I was talking to the other, that's right, so sorry. So, Las Diablas, and today they're doing a charity matchup here at the Judges Arena at the El Paso Coliseum. Bout starts at 6, and tickets are $10 cash only, and $5 over your entrance fee actually goes to Lee and Eula Moore Children's Home. You are here watching this on stream915.com, where we do the live show coverage of the roller derby, and we also have the replay available after the fact. So you can catch that on stream915.com. So going back to the roller derby and what we're doing here, you have freshmen starting today, right? And are you going to introduce them so everybody knows who to hit, or do they know already?
They should know. But, you know, it's just a fun game. We're here to have a good time. We haven't really had a lot of track time, so we'll just see how it goes.
Oh, yeah, and, you know, it takes time. And they're on a bank track. They might be able to skate on something flat, but a bank track, does it make it more difficult or easier to skate?
Well, the track adds some challenges that are different from a flat track roller derby. But we prepare all season, so the girls that are going to be coming in today have passed their assessments and they're ready to go.
All right. So now, those people who have not seen roller derby, I know we talked about you have the 5 girls or 4 girls starting power jams and all that, but how are points scored on this event? The jammers, I know they start a few seconds behind the group, and then do they have to do a whole lap before they start scoring, or do they score immediately?
Yeah, so essentially what's going to happen is we're going to have 2 walls of opposing blockers who are going to form a wall per se, and it's going to make it challenging for the jammers to pass through. They have to break it through the wall once, and then once they break through the wall, any additional time after that, they're going to start accumulating points.
And I know the skaters are, how can I say this? The 2 walls you're talking about are moving walls. They're not like stationary, they're actually moving. And so it takes a little more challenge for you guys to speed up to go around and catch up to them. And you guys, I see you guys all the time looking back, holding locking arms and doing whatnot. You know, what's interesting about that is you have some skaters that are just like, they right through it. You don't even think about it. And then there's others that just say, oh, I'm just going to run into the wall and see what I can do. And that's you.
That's me.
So, you know, what's funny about that is the strategy. You have points here, but, you know, there's these zebras in the middle of the ring here that follow you around, and they point at you. I've seen them like they're pointing, like they're saying, you're bad, or what are they pointing at?
So they'll usually identify who the lead jammer is and who the not lead jammer is. A perk of being the lead jammer is that you can call off the jam at any point, as long as you're not passed by the opposing jammer.
And they call off by hitting their hips, right? Or something to that effect?
Right. Yeah. And then they'll also identify, of course, any penalties, either done within the pack or from the jammers as well.
Yeah, that is important hand gestures to know when you see that somebody's pointing, they're pointing and saying, you're the better jammer. And then there's going to be another ref going behind them going, this is not the better jammer.
All right, I'll remember that.
That's really what it
That
is.
really, yeah, that's really cool. And how long are the rounds?
1 minute. Yes.
1 minute.
1 minute rounds?
1 minute
All right.
jams.
Unless
1
somebody
minute
calls
jams.
them.
And, right. And the thing about the strategy behind this is you think about it. The jammer has to go around once, pass them, go around a second time, and as they pass each person, they're getting points. But let's pretend the walls are really, really difficult, and they're not able to get through them. Once the lead jammer gets through, they immediately call it off. So that could be 45 seconds or 30 seconds or the full minute, right? That's how it works.
Pretty much, yes.
So how do you pick the jammers? I mean, is it the same person every time? That's going to get tiring.
Usually we do like to alternate, or in this case it's a mashup, so mainly volunteer basis who would like to jam next.
All right. And the strategy, like we talked about the onions and the, you know, not letting anyone steal your stuff. But about skating, is there a specific strategy of like where you want to be on the bank track or anything like inside or outside or?
Every skater has their preferences.
Okay.
There's skaters that prefer to skate at the top of the track, and they have a number of strategies that they can work through from there. There's skaters that are better on the inside of the track. As a jammer, personally, I like to move around the entire place and try to find the holes and make my way through.
All right. And how about you, Medusa?
Run.
You're pretty fast. I've seen you skate.
Sometimes. Okay.
Well, you know, you're a good skater. I know that much.
No, she's incredible.
Yeah, she
You're
is.
amazing.
She really is. But let me ask you guys, how do you feel about putting your bodies on the line for entertainment? And like for tonight, the charity we have, Lee and Beulah Moore Children's Home. And again, the $5 goes to, from your ticket, the $10 ticket, $5 goes to Lee and Beulah Moore for their fundraiser. And these ladies are putting their bodies on the line to raise money for Lee and Beulah Moore. You really should come out here and support them because they need your help.
For the kids.
For the kids. So, like, is there a certain personality that makes you a better skater or not? Because you have to be aggressive, don't you? But you guys are really nice. But you have to be more aggressive, or you have to have that animal in you.
It's the monster rebel.
The monster in you.
Also, we're not friends on the track. Yeah. We're not
Right.
friends.
No, trust me. Now I've seen you all skating, and every now and then you guys go a little above and beyond, and you fall. You have your pads on and everything, right? You're trained to fall, I know, but that's still like hard on your body, I'm sure.
Well, the great thing about any contact sport is that there's a cathartic sense that comes with expressing your aggression. There's not a lot of places in life when you can express aggression, and this is one of those safe places where you have consenting adults who are agreeing to beat the heck out of each other on the track.
Well, and that is true because it takes someone special to do that. You guys, you're not, it's not everyone can come up here and do this. It's one thing you have to be able to skate. People are used to skating on their own. They have trouble crossing someone on the sidewalk. And you guys are doing it at full speed, running into walls, hitting each other. Now, do people cheat or are there like penalties? We talked about the power jams, but what are the penalties that could be assessed?
Cutting the track.
So one of the penalties that we usually get points, notes marked for is cutting the track. There's been situations where we slide down and we're coming at such a fast momentum that when we exit the bank track, we have to figure out a way to go back into the bank track, but that's not allowed.
It's not, okay, so if you go out, you have to stop and then
stop,
you get out,
wait
right?
for the pack to pass you, and then recycle in the back.
So you can't keep your momentum going.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
There's
Okay.
a lot of control that is involved.
Now, what other penalties are there? I know there's like if you're hooking arms or if you're hitting your elbows.
Yeah, so definitely no like elbowing. You also cannot lock arms with a player.
Table topping?
Oh yeah.
Table
back
topping.
blocking, back
Back blocking?
blocking, yes.
What is that? Oh, you can't, okay. But you're running into each other full speed. How does that not be a penalty?
Avoid it
At all costs.
at all costs.
Yeah,
At
we
all.
don't want to hurt our
Well,
fellow
yeah, you don't wanna, like,
skaters.
face
So we
plant.
try. There's areas of contact. We try to avoid the sensitive areas like the spine. We don't do hits anywhere that is past our arms or our hips. So there is a limitation on how much of contact we can create.
So like I can't jump up and do a double kick to your chest as we're passing by.
Right. It's actually
Okay.
we also can't really even be like moving our feet too much because we can also trip each other.
Right.
And tripping is also another penalty that
And-
usually takes me out.
And I don't know if it's going to happen in this bout. I've actually seen where you have some penalties and you have this wheel of death, I believe is what you call it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And you spin it and you guys have to do it some kind of a challenge. Are you going to have that tonight?
Yes.
So what is it about? Tell us about the wheel of death.
Well, it's a penalty wheel, so I believe after every quarter or after every half, there should be a penalty. Some of them involve the long jump, where you get to a certain point in the track and you have to jump. Whoever jumps the furthest gets the extra point.
Do you jump over the fresh meat?
No.
No,
I mean, some people can.
Right,
Some of us
yes,
are braver
yes.
than others.
There's
Yes.
also like pillow fight, so the two girls will have to steal each other's pillow, and after I believe it's 30 seconds or a minute, whoever has the pillow wins extra.
All right. Okay. Any other penalties there? Like I know there's a tug of war, I believe. I don't know if you guys
the
had that
hula
one.
hoops?
The hula hoops?
The hula hoops, yes. I don't believe we've done a tug of war this season,
Okay, but I know.
but it is one of them.
Well, speaking of this season, how long has roller derby been around? I know, like I told you, back at Buchanan, it was like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Even more so. I was going to those bouts, and I was out when you guys were flat track, and you guys came to the bank track. So I know you guys have been around 15, 18 years, give or take.
I have no idea. This is my
I know it's
second
it's more than 10.
This is our
Yeah.
second.
I know it's more than
we've
10.
been around for a while.
Yeah,
16.
so 16, yeah.
16 years.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the point. So it's been around like 16 years, and if you haven't heard of it, if you haven't seen it, come out tonight to the Judges Arena here at the El Paso Coliseum. We're having a fundraiser hosted by the Borderland Roller Derby, and $5 in your entrance fee of the $10 charge goes to Lee and Beulah Moore Children's Home. And these ladies here are here to, like I said, put their bodies on the line for charity and for the kids. And you know, if you don't know what Lee and Beulah Moore Children's Home is, it's actually like a place where kids can go longer term. It's not really foster care or temporary, but it's for longer term. And they actually help a lot of kids. I can tell you, it's an amazing, amazing program. It's located centrally. The kids go there, and they also have the assistance for them, counseling for them, and everything that we have available to them there, Lee and Beulah Moore Children's Home. It's an amazing program, you guys, and I really think if you look it up, it's a great place to help. If you don't want to do that, come here, pay your $10 and enjoy the Borderland Roller Derby. Because I'll tell you what, if you haven't been out here, you're missing it. And if you have been out here, why aren't you out here right now, right?
Right.
You know, because I see you guys, it's so entertaining to watch. It really is. If you haven't seen this, it's amazing. And you know, like Medusa here and Stone Cold Eve Austin have been doing this for a couple of years now. And is there anyone who's been here a very long time?
Oh yeah, we have our veteran skaters who have been here the longest. 12 years.
12
plus
years.
10 years. We have Mazzy Star who's been with the league. We've got Bella Beast who's been with the league for a long time. Skatey Perry.
Oh, you know, Skanky what?
Oh yeah, Stinky Phoenix here.
So, you know, one thing that you don't know about roller derby, I don't know if you guys want to explain this or not, you know, I'd be happy to if you don't want to, but how do you come up with these names?
Sometimes you can get what they call baptized. So if something happens to you, I know that's how Luce got her name. The nuts on her skate kept falling off, so she got baptized into Luce nuts. Or others, I mean, it could just be your interests, personal hobbies, things like that.
Well, like I know Medusa is a play on your name, and I'm assuming Eve is part of your name.
No, actually, I'm a huge WWE fan. So I just did my name based off of the infamous Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, okay, so you can do that too.
Yeah.
So can you pick your own name or do they give it to you?
I gave myself my name. Yeah.
Okay, you can pick your own name. Okay, so you don't do like a naming party where everyone gets together and pour beer on you as they name
No,
you and
it's
stuff like
something
that?
very personal. You come
Okay.
up with it yourself. You add your own razzle dazzle to it. It's your identity from every time you're in the track.
Right, and once you pick your name, it pretty much that's stuck. You're stuck with that name forever, huh?
No, you can change it if you
Could
change your
you?
mind later down the line.
Oh, I didn't know you could. 'Cause I mean, I thought once you were named, you were named.
There's a lot of sentiment that comes with the name. A lot of people stick with it forever and ever and ever.
Right.
And then other people, like, maybe it's time to move on to something new.
Well, you know, I want to start wrapping up here, guys. So real quick, again, you're watching this on Stream 915. I am the Murphman, host of the Hot Takes with the Murphman podcast here on stream915.com. And I'm here at the Borderland Roller Derby at the Judges Arena at the El Paso Coliseum. Bout starts at 6 o'clock, and the entrance fee is $10, and $5 of that entrance fee goes to Lee and Beulah Moore Children's Home. So you guys, please come out, support Roller Derby. They are nonprofit. Support Lee and Beulah Moore. Really interesting organizations. And I want to thank Medusa and Stone Cold Eve Austin for coming out here, spending time and doing the interview with me, and you guys could be practicing with your team, which I really appreciate. Is there anything else you guys want to add to this?
Yeah. I hope you have fun not celebrating Christmas. We're going to steal all your presents. You're too loud.
You're not stealing my Christmas. Your heart's too small.
Well, this is the Borderland Roller Derby. The girls here are ready to go. And there was something you guys wanted to do before you get off, right? That's Medusa and Stone Cold Eve Austin here at the Borderland Roller Derby at the El Paso Coliseum, you guys. I'm the Murphman here with stream915.com. You can watch us here for the replays and the live events that we have. Check us out. A lot of things. One thing I do want to say real quick about stream915.com, it's all about an El Paso content. All creators you see on Stream915 are El Paso people, and they're doing content here in El Paso. I myself do my podcast with my son every Saturday morning, and it's a myriad of different activities we have there on Stream915. So check us out. It's free to create an account, and come see us. Roller Derby tonight, 6 o'clock. Y'all have a good night.
See you here. Ah!
the tape.
We are the champions for 2024.
Why don't you tell them to let you go?
We want to listen to her. We don't listen to the opposing jammer.
And a big shout out to Squad 915, who always helps us out with our social media and live streams. You can catch the stream. Just go to stream915.com. And I believe you can catch the replay of tonight's bout on that same site. That's stream915.com. Brought to you by Squad 915. Again, tonight's DJ music will be provided by DJ Pabs. And stick around for our halftime show, performed by the F-Bombs. You're gonna want to stick around for that. I've seen these guys before. They put on one hell of a performance. So in the meantime, while we're waiting, don't forget to visit our concession stands, visit our merch booth. Like I said, we'll be getting underway in about 10 minutes or so. Plenty of time for you to call friends and family down to catch tonight's bout. It is our last bout of the season. Christmas bout. Christmas edition bout, rather. The Who Hitters taking on the Mean Green Rollers. For those of you not getting the reference, that is the Grinch who stole Christmas. Come up with a nice little hand symbol for the Who Hitters. Throwing up Who Hitters or repping the West Side, I'm not sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get started here, we're going to do a mock jam. Just to kind of give you a little rundown for those of you that are not too familiar with how the game is played. We're going to take it at a slow speed, ladies. I don't want anybody getting hurt during the mock jam. So when we line up for a jam, you're going to have 4 girls lining up here from each team. That is called the pack. 2 girls will be lining up behind the pack with stars on their helmets. Those are the jammers. At the first whistle, the pack will be set off. At the second whistle, the jammers will go. The jammers will do their best to get through the pack the first time and legally without getting cut off the track. Whoever makes it through becomes lead jammer, whichever one breaks through first, that is. The second one is not lead jammer. It is at this time that they must skate around the track and catch up to the pack again. Once they catch up to the pack again, for every girl they pass on the opposing team, they get a point. Only the jammers can score the points, and only the lead jammer can call off the jam. Unless they run out of time during the jam, in which case the ref will call off the jam. And that, in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, is how the game is played. The refs will also assess any penalties for illegal hits and or track cutting. So every now and then you'll have a little breakdown. You're wondering why it's so quiet, what we're doing. The refs are assessing, talking back and forth, seeing if there's any penalties to assess. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's almost time here. And don't forget, tonight is our last bout of the season. Your Mean Green Rollers taking on the Who Hitters. Tonight is a charity bout. $5 from each ticket sold will be going to the Lee and Beulah Moore Children's House. That's the Lee and Beulah Moore Children's House. $5 from each ticket sold going to a good cause to give those children a very Merry Christmas. And you have the Who Hitters throwing up the west side over here. I'm sorry, the Who side over here. Or the Owls. I don't know what they're doing there. The Hootie Hoots. Are we ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this underway. We're gonna start off first, introducing our Mean Green Rollers. That's the Grinch's favorite team over there, you can tell. All right, introducing first, at number 2323, Sociopath. At number 333, Rocky Road. Skating at 2.0, Robothot. Making her debut on the track at number 369, Lexecutioner. At number AK-47, Malandra. At number 00, Rosie Roulette. Your co-captain at number 626, Amy Bloodhouse. And your captain at number 315, Stone Cold Eve Austin. And coaching your Mean Green Rollers, Her Majesty Moxie Menace. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your Mean Green Rollers. Now taking the track, bringing a little warmth into the hearts of everyone, the Who Hitters. At number 11, Skaty Perry. At number 510, Maleficent. Making her debut at number 888, Ruby Bruesday. Also making her debut on the track at number 1312, Chanarchy. Skating at number 182, Venus Flytrap. Skating at number 53, Mazzy Scar. Your co-captain, skating at number 1309, Bella Beast. And your captain, skating at number 8, Medusa. Coaching your Who Hitters, Coach El Squido. And that, ladies and gentlemen, are your Who Hitters. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you can all please rise. Gentlemen, if you'll please remove your hats for our national anthem. Very good.
All right, welcome back to the Borderland Roller Derby's event here. It's the Grinch who blocked Christmas.
All right,
I'm here with El Squiddo, the coach for today. It's nice to meet you. What are strategies you're using for the mashup? Do you have anything in particular?
We're going to be looking for a lot of speed and a lot of big block, controlling our high side and rolling up that rear side.
So your skaters go more high or more low?
I try and spread them out evenly. Let's go high and half low. So
And with that second whistle, your jammers are off.
All right, I heard the Mean Green have onions on their breath.
Mazzy Star getting pushed off the track, but London taking advantage to get the lead jammer. Now she's just got to get around one more time to catch that pack. Mazzy Star is finally through the pack, but Malandra has much of a head start on her. Coming up to that pack. Oh, there's a little bit of fall down. Taking advantage, going to the top to get the first points of the bout. Mazzy Scar not too far behind, and the jam is called. All right, this is the time where I told you it's going to get a little quiet while we assess any penalties and we tally up points. In the meantime, lining up for your Who hitters, Maleficent. Rosie Roulette lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. Also, you'll see some of the girls already going around selling those raffle tickets. $1 gets you a chance to win some awesome raffle prizes. Both teams will be skating one player short, each team getting a penalty on that. Both teams will be skating one player down. We've got the right amount of girls up there. Second whistle and your jammers are off. Both girls skating fast into the pack, but Maleficent taking to the bottom to get the lead jammer. Rosie Roulette breaking through not too far behind. Both girls off to the races. Who can get through that pack first and get some more points for their team? Maleficent reaching out for a whip assist as she gets whipped through the pack for some points. Rosie Roulette not to be outdone, zipping through her way through that pack, also getting some points for her team. Both of these girls off to the races, so much speed. Oh, and it looks like Maleficent hits as she calls off the jam. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, was one awesome jam.
Hey, I'm so sorry. I saw
We
you
have
two guys.
Medusa lining up for
I'm
your
excited. I'm
Who
good.
hitters.
You came on the inside.
Stone Cold
Sorry
Steve
about that.
Austin lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. Both teams will be skating at full strength. No penalties on that last jam. And with that second whistle, the jammers are off. Both girls hitting that pack. Medusa getting taken out hard. Stone Cold also being taken down. Neither girl has made it to the pack yet. Oh, and Medusa getting taken down again. Trying to get through a little trip up there. In the meantime, Stone Cold hitting that wall of Who hitters. And she finds herself a way through, but Medusa is right on her tail. Both girls off to the races. Not too far, not a lot of distance between them. Both girls catching that pack. Stone Cold trying to take advantage of that, gets pushed off the track. Medusa being held up into the pack. There is definitely a pileup. Both jammers are being held up here. So much defense going on there. And that is the jam. I do believe some points were made there, but I am not an official. We'll leave it up to them to say what they saw. Mazzy Scar now lining up for your Who hitters. Sassy O'Path for your Mean Green Rollers. Oh no. I don't know. Both. Howard, yeah. Okay. Both teams will be skating one player short. However, it's going to be a power jam for your Mean Green Rollers. They will be skating full strength in the pack, but they will not be skating with a jammer for the Who hitters. Advantage to your Mean Green Rollers. Can Sassy O'Path take advantage of this? She is a juggernaut. She is a powerhouse, but she's getting stopped up right now. It is all up to her. She holds all the points for the Mean Green Rollers on this one. No pressure. Oh, and she finds a break in the wall and breaks through. Now she's just got to get around and get through that pack for some points. It is all up to her. Can she do it? Hitting that pack hard. Oh, trying to force her way through, but she cannot get through that little opening. She is back up. She is trying to get that momentum again. Taking to the bottom. Oh, just pushing girls out of her way. And she has made it through the pack, and that is the jam. Mazzy Scar now lining up for your Who hitters. Robothot lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. Don't forget to visit our concession stands, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself something warm to drink. Both teams will be skating one player short. Both teams, one player in the penalty box each. And with that second whistle, your jammers are off. Both girls hitting the pack. Both girls hitting that wall. Mazzy Scar hitting more of a wall. Robothot taking to the top, but oh, getting pushed in the rails and almost losing her balance. Mazzy Scar getting pushed off the track. She's made it through, but she is not the lead jammer. She was off the track. However, Robothot is the lead jammer. Both girls hitting that pack again. And Mazzy Scar has made it through the pack. And Robothot has made it through the pack now as well. Can both girls make it around again and get through that pack for some more points before the end of the jam? And Mazzy goes up high, Robo going down low, both girls coming out together. Both girls getting more points for their teams, and that is the jam. Now just a little insight into tonight's bout. These girls are all on opposite teams, so sometimes they get a little confused and try and block somebody that happens to be on their team at the moment, even though they're on opposite teams. And I could be mistaken, but no, I'll just wait. Oh, it is. It's going to be a power jam again for your Mean Green Rollers. Mazzy Scar finding herself in the penalty box. Rocky Rogue lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. She will be in charge of this power jam. So both teams will be playing with a full pack, but only the Mean Green Rollers have a jammer up there. Oh, a little tumble, but Rocky Rogue is off, trying to break her way through that pack. She plows through one skater. As she takes it up on and finds that opening. She is in the lead, obviously, because she's the only jammer on the track. But now she has to catch up. Can she catch up, break through, and get those points? She hits the pack. Oh, she gets taken out. Katy Perry, one of the harder blockers here. She's not gonna make it easy for Rocky. Oh, Rocky taking the top, a nice little juke there. Fighting her way through the front of the pack. Can she do it? And she has made it through the pack. For some points for your Mean Green Rollers. The ref's telling the pack to pack it up here. Let's get it packed up. Here comes Rocky Rogue again. Does she have enough time to break through for some more points? No, sir, she does not. That is the jam. Maleficent now lining up for your Who Hitters. Amy Bloodhouse lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. Do not forget to join us for our after party directly after tonight's bout. The Mean Green Rollers will be skating 2 players short. Your Who Hitters at full strength. Both teams have their jammer on the track. However, your Mean Green Rollers are short 2 blockers in the pack. Advantage to your Who Hitters. And with that second whistle, your jammers are off. Maleficent hitting first. She's in the lead. She breaks through to become lead jammer. And it looks like your Who Hitters just playing some defense. Trying to break up those Mean Green Rollers. Maleficent making it through for some more points for your Who Hitters.
Is it a power jam?
And Maleficent coming through again. She just got to break the last 2, and she makes it through again for some more points for your Who Hitters. Does she have enough time to get around for some more points? No, she does not. She cannot make it before the whistle calls the end of the jam. The Who Hitters getting many, many points thrown up on the board there. All thanks to Maleficent. Medusa now lining up for your Who Hitters. Amy Bloodhouse now lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. And it looks like both teams will be skating at full strength. No penalties called on that last jam. And with that second whistle, your jammers are off. Both girls hitting the pack. Oh, Amy Bloodhouse being taken down. Medusa still on her skates. A little whip assist from Mazzy Scar there, but not enough to get her through. Medusa hitting the rails and taken to their knees. Oh, Medusa almost breaking through, but too much power. She forces her way through the air. And she's made it through to become your lead jammer. Amy Bloodhouse still at the back of the pack, trying to find an opening. Can she do it? Medusa off to the races, catching up to that pack. Can she get through for some points? She's hitting that wall, looking for the assist from her team. Nobody to be found. She breaks through, but has to reset. Still trying to find that opening. She breaks through again and falls. Oh my gosh. But that is the end of the jam. And we have a timeout called by your Who Hitters. Timeout called by the Who Hitters. In the meantime, do not forget to purchase your raffle tickets. You'll see the girls going around holding up those red tickets. $1 gets you 1 raffle ticket, 1 chance to win any one of our awesome raffle prizes. Remember, you can buy as many as you'd like. The more you buy, the better your chances. $1 raffle tickets. Do not forget also to visit our vendors. Outside we have the food truck, Ay Que Rico Snacks, with snacks of various kind. They have some nori nachos, they have elotes, I do believe they also have ramen cups out there. That's Ay Que Rico Snacks. And over here in the corner, next to this black banner, we have Coliseum concessions with adult beverages of various kinds, as well as sodas. So that's Coliseum concessions if you want something a little more in the adult section. Over here in the corner next to our big fan, we have Florentino Candy Bar, offering homemade cakes, chamoy candies, and papas locas. That's Florentino Candy Bar over there next to our big fan in the corner. And right outside, we have Valentine's Bakery Food Truck. You do not have to go outside to the truck to order. Just go up to the window, you'll see their menu right there. Place your order at the window and they'll bring it into you. That's Valentine Food Truck. And right next to them, you will see our merch booth. Purchase yourself a t-shirt from any one of your favorite Derby teams, or just buy a Borderland Roller Derby t-shirt and show your support for Borderland Roller Derby. Also, right after our bout, we will be having our after party at Hope and Anchor, 4012 North Mesa Street. That's Hope and Anchor for tonight's after party, right after the bout. Have a drink with your favorite Derby girls, buy them a shot if you like, congratulate them all on a bout well played. That's Hope and Anchor for our after party, 4012 North Mesa Street. And we'd also like to give a big shout out to Squad 915 for helping with tonight's social media and live stream. You can catch it on stream915.com, and that is also where you will go to catch the replay of tonight's bout. Tonight's music provided by DJ Pabst. And don't forget to stick around during our halftime and right before the raffle drawing for the awesome sounds of the F-Bombs. The F-Bombs will be performing tonight's halftime show. Please stick around for that. And with that whistle, we are back to the Derby action. Your Mean Green Rollers with 3 in the penalty box. Your Who Hitters skating at full strength. Ruby Bruisday making her debut as a jammer for the Who Hitters. And with that second whistle, she's off. This is a power jam. She is the only jammer on the track. Let's see how she does on her debut. Trying to get the assist. Can she break through? Oh, and she gets taken out by the wrecking ball. Sociopath. But she is back up on her feet. And she has broken through. Now all she has to do is get around the track, catch up to that pack, and she can start making some points. Not too shabby for her debut. And she breaks one blocker. One more to go. Oh, not making it past Sociopath that easily. Oh, and she gets taken out again from Rocky Rogue. And that is the jam. Not too shabby for Ruby Bruisday. Mazzy Scar now lining up for your Who Hitters. Stone Cold Eve Austin lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. Your Mean Green Rollers will be skating one player down. Your Who Hitters at full strength. We need one Mean Green Roller down. And with that second whistle, your jammers are off. Both girls hitting the pack at the same time. Mazzy trying to go low, but getting pushed off the track. Stone Cold Eve Austin taking advantage to become your lead jammer. But Mazzy Scar hot on her trail. Both girls off to the races. Both girls hitting the pack, but Stone Cold Eve Austin having no resistance at the bottom, gliding through like butter. And that the jam was called.
Oh, sorry.
I guess the girls had a hard time hearing the whistle, but the jam was called off. Little confusion there. Maleficent now lining up for your Who hitters. Rosie Roulette now lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. Waiting to assess any penalties. Nope. Both teams will be skating at full strength. And with that second whistle, your jammers are off. Rosie Roulette taking to the bottom, breaking through to become your lead jammer. Your Who hitter still trying to find her way through. And Maleficent taking to the top. She has broken through finally. But Rosie Roulette catching up to the pack. She will be the first to make some points if she can make it through. And she does so. Maleficent not too far behind. Rosie still coming around hot. Maleficent has found a way to break through. Also getting some point for your Who hitters. But Rosie Roulette catching up for a second time to that pack. Can she throw up some more points before the whistle? Looking for those openings. And she has broken through for some more points for your Mean Green Rollers. And that is the jam. Both of those girls powerhouses, both of those girls doing an awesome job. Throwing up points for their respective teams.
What happened?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the last jam of the quarter. Right quick, we live to give a shout out to Brian R. Rodriguez Law Firm, criminal trial attorney. His banner is above the back door over there. That's Brian R. Rodriguez Law Firm, one of our sponsors. Sometimes things in life don't go the way you plan. Go ahead and give Brian R. Rodriguez a call. He can help you out of that jam. We'd also like to thank El Paso County Coliseum, Tovar Printing, ARSPCA, and Caliber Collision. And once again, do not forget, after tonight's bout, to join us at Hope and Anchor, 4012 North Mesa Street for our after party. That's Hope and Anchor. Have a drink with your favorite Derby girls after tonight's bout. Like I said, this is going to be their last bout, so this will be your last chance to buy them all a shot before next season. Congratulate them all on a great season played and a bout well played. 4012 North Mesa Street, Hope and Anchor for tonight's after party. And while you're there, you can give a complimentary shot to your champions for this season, your Las Viudas Negras. 2 years in a row. That's your Las Viudas Negras, this season's champs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to see who's here for your Who hitters. And who is here for your Mean Green Roller? I hear they have garlic in their souls. All right, we're gonna do Wolfman's favorite things. Tossing out stuff to the crowd, really man-like. I'm gonna start over here. This is a BRD shirt, it's a 2XL. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise! Try not to get in the rafters. Hey, there we go, we got one caught. It didn't go in the rafters. Pat myself on the shoulder for that one. All right, we're gonna do another one over here real quick. And we're gonna do a fan cam, so he's gonna come around, make some noise for the fan cam! And let's make some noise. This is a large Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Man, that one went up far. I don't even know where I was aiming on that one. Did somebody get it? Please tell me somebody got that shirt. Oh, okay, we got it. I was like, watch it fall through the crack or something. All right, I got 2 more that I'm gonna throw out later on. I don't wanna give them all out right now. I'll throw those last 2 out in a little while. In the meantime, don't forget to purchase your raffle tickets. The raffle drawing will be held during our halftime, directly after our performance by the F-Bombs. Once the F-Bombs have done their performance, I will do the raffle drawing. And I feel I have to say this because for some reason everybody likes to think it. The raffle is not fixed. We shake it up, we draw from the bottom. I don't know how else we can mix those up any better. Maybe we need to get a tumble wheel or something. But anyway, drawing will be held during our halftime after our performance by the F-Bombs. Oh, cool. Over there, and nobody got hit in the face, so it's a good day.
Duck, tape.
We are the champions for 2024.
Why don't you tell them to let you go?
We want to listen to her. We don't listen to the opposing jammer.
It's called what?
for her. Stayed along with the old guys or so. I had another love, said she never let me go. And I couldn't run as fast to try to get away. See, when I fall, I love everything I got. And I just can't seem to find go by one. I had another love, said she never let me go. Same little baby couldn't run to get away. I had another love, said she loved me. This next one is called History. Alright, this next song is a brand new song. We just did a single on it. It's called Little Fool. You'll see all our upcoming shows after that. We'll put up probably next year. It's called Pa La Luna. It's in Spanish. Hope you guys like it. guys for the F-bombs.
That was quick.
Duck tape.
We are the champions for 2024.
Why don't you tell them to let you go?
We want to listen to her. We don't listen to the opposing jammer.
prizes for our raffle. Thank you to everyone that purchased a raffle ticket. And we hope to see you in the next season purchasing those raffle tickets again. Every bout we do a raffle drawing, $1 raffle tickets. Congratulations to all of this season's winners. All right, and it looks like we are gonna get ready to get back to the Derby action. Can I please have all the Derby girls to the track so we may continue the bout? I don't want no sass. Calling all Derby girls. I mean, not all Derby girls, just the ones that are playing tonight. Only the ones that are geared up. And, oh, and Charlie as well, like slipping and sliding over here. Calling all geared up Derby girls. It is now officially time to get back into the center so we may continue tonight's charity bout. Our final bout of the season, our Christmas bout.
All right, we're here at halftime, coming back for the third period, where the Mean Green Rollers are taking on the Who and Mini Greenies. So I'm here with Moxie Menace. Moxie, you're the coach for the team. How are you doing today?
I feel great. Last game of the season. It's a fun game.
In the meantime, while we got time
doing it for
before
the
we get
fans
started
and
here,
just kind of bringing up the end of the year.
This direction
Any change in strategy right now for the second half?
Over here.
Not really. No change in strategy.
I'm gonna do my
The
favorite,
strategy,
over,
maybe
not
just
looking.
kind of slowing down,
Ready.
holding back that pack a little bit more. But really, no. Just gonna continue to have fun out there.
And how did the fresh meat do today? This is the first half, the first bout.
I knew you were there. I was aiming for you. All right.
I mean, it was a little.
I got two more T-shirts to throw out here.
A little nerve-wracking, but you know what? We got it done.
You got to learn. You got to do it sometime, right? Well, Moxie, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. Good luck in the second half.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you to all our fans. Go las Viudas Negras.
I'm already throwing a lot of stuff over here. I'm going to try and get over here by where the Grinch is at. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right to the Grinch. How about that, buddy? He didn't catch it because I didn't throw it very good. All right, final shirt here. This one here is a size large. All right, let's make some noise over here. 1, 2, 3. Didn't quite hit where I was aiming. I really wanted that to go much higher. All right. Unfortunately, it looks like that was the last of my goodies. As we wait for the bout to get underway here. In the meantime, do not forget to join us for tonight's after party at Hope and Anchor, 4012 North Mesa Street. This will be our final after party of the season. Your final chance to come hang out with your favorite BRD Derby girls. Congratulate them all on a bout well played tonight. Buy them a shot for one final time this season. That's 4012 North Mesa, Hope and Anchor for tonight's after party. And we'd also like to give another shout out to Brian R. Rodriguez, criminal defense attorney. That's Brian R. Rodriguez Law. His banner is above the back door over there for sponsoring us this season. And we'd also like to give a shout out to El Paso County Coliseum, Tovar Printing, ARSPCA, Caliber Collision as well. And of course, as always, a big shout out to Squad 915 for helping us with our social media. Getting back into the action, your Who hitters will be skating one player short as Mazzy finds herself in the penalty box again. Your Mean Green Rollers at full strength. Maleficent lining up for your Who hitters. Rocky Rogue lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. And with that second whistle, your jammers are off. Both girls hitting the pack. But Maleficent breaks through first to become lead jammer, but Rocky Rogue hot on her tail. Maleficent jumping in front of her, trying to stop her from passing. Rocky Rope trying her damnedest to get over that lead jammer position. Oh, Maleficent slides through and falls and calls off the jam. Man, that was an awesome home run slide right there by Maleficent. Medusa now lining up for your Hooters. Both teams will be skating at full strength. Rosie Roulette lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. And with that second whistle, your jammers are off. Let's see if Medusa can stay on her skates, or will she take to the air? Oh, but Rosie Roulette sneaking to the bottom. They come your lead jammer. Medusa still trying to fight her way past that wall as she breaks through. However, Rosie Roulette is your lead jammer at the moment. Can she break through for some more points? And she does! Sliding through that wall. Medusa trying to do the same, getting a little resistance, but she also breaks through as well. Rosie Roulette still jamming away here. Catching up to the back for her third time. Trying to fight her way through. One more to beat as she breaks through for some more points. Medusa being held up and she gets pushed off the track as the jam is called. Malandra lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. Maleficent lining up for your Who Hitters. Let's see if Maleficent's gonna pull off any awesome moves on this one. It's expected of her now. Just kidding. Hold on, a little discussion about who's in or who's out. Still trying to figure out if there's any penalties. And it looks like the Who Hitters are going to have a power jam. With that second whistle, your jammer is off. Maleficent, the only jammer up there. All the points will fall on her. It's up to her to make it through and get those points for the Who Hitters. Hitting a big wall of resistance. Trying to sneak to the bottom, but getting pushed out at the last second. Those Mean Green Rollers are doing their damnedest to keep her back. She's having a hard go of it. A little whip assist, but no, right into another Mean Green Roller. As she finally jukes her way through. Now it is up to her to catch that back again and try to get through for some points for the Who Hitters. Can she do it? Is there enough time? Will the Mean Green Rollers keep her back? Oh, she gets pushed out of the track. And that is the jam, ladies and gentlemen. Those Mean Green Rollers not giving her an inch to work with. Malandra now lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. Mazzy Scar for your Who Hitters. He laughed. I don't know what he laughed. Oh. And we're going to have two Mean Green Rollers down and one Who Hitter down. Neither team at full strength. The Who Hitters with more players on the track. And with that second whistle, your jammers are off. Malandra with a running start, but Mazzy unfazed, breaking through. Malandra now breaking through as well. Mazzy Scar, lead jammer. Oh, and there's a hard fall by Rosie Roulette. Mazzy breaking through. Malandra hot on her tail. Both girls coming around again. Mazzy Scar hitting that pack. Can she find another open to get some more points? Looks like Malandra is taking to the top. And Malandra has broken through. She gets lead jammer. And she calls off the jam. Malandra taking advantage of the fact that Mazzy was held up, going over the top and getting that lead jammer. Excuse me, damn it. Oh. And it looks like we're gonna have another power jam, but this time, power jam for the Mean Green Rollers. 626. And it's gonna be Amy Bloodhouse as your only jammer on the track. This is her first time playing, right? This is her first time playing? Oop. Cut the track, And with that second whistle, your jammer is off. Amy Bloodhouse on her debut on the track here. Let's see if she can put us some points for the Mean Green Rollers. A quick little push off the track, but she's back on, resetting. And she skates to the bottom. Now all she has to do is catch up to the pack, get through again to get some points for her Mean Green Rollers. Remember, she is the only jammer on the track. She is unopposed. It's all up to her to break through the pack. Oh, almost making it through. But Skady Perry lets nobody through. She's gonna try again. Skady getting held up. She's on the bottom. Oh, she's getting pushed off at the last second. Not too bad so far, though. Oh, not enough time to reset and get through. But a jam well play there by Amy Bloodhouse. I'm sorry, she's new. I'm going to take a while to remember her name. But Amy Bloodhouse, well done on her debut. Meldusa now lining up for your Who Hitters. Sassiopath lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. And your Mean Green Rollers will be skating one player short. Your Who Hitters at full strength. And with that second whistle, your jammers are off. Meldusa looking over her shoulder, trying to see where Sassiopath is. Sassiopath getting taken down, and Meldusa breaking through to become lead jammer. Now Sassiopath fighting her way through. She has made it through the pack as well. Now she's just got to catch up to the pack. Meldusa already hitting the pack. And she breaks through for some points. Not to be outdone. Here comes Sassiopath. Sassy taken to the bottom. Using an opposing member as a shield to break through there, but she has made it through. Meldusa now hitting the back again, but being held up by that wall of Mean Green Rollers. She's juking up, she's juking down. Can't she find an open? No, she calls it off. Seeing that Sassy was on her way. Nice jam on both of their parts. Maleficent now lining up for your Who Hitters. Robotot lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. Both teams will be skating at full strength. No penalties on that last jam. And with that second whistle, your jammers are off. Maleficent hitting a hard shoulder. Robotot going to the top. She's got one more to break, and she breaks on through to become lead jammer. Robo thought now off to the races. Maleficent is still trying to find an opening to get through. And she just barrels through. And now she is through the pack. She's just got to catch up, but Robo's already there. And she makes her way through the pack again. Maleficent now catching up to the pack. Oh, and she knew it. She looked right at Robo. She knew Robo was going to call it off the minute she got to that pack. I saw that look from across the track. Nice strategy on the part of Robo there. Rosie Roulette now lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. Both teams will be skating one player short. This is going to be a power jam for your Mean Green Rollers as Maleficent finds herself in the penalty box. And with that whistle, your jammer is off. Rosie hitting that pack, there's a little bit of a stumble. Some of the players are already taking out her way, and she is breaking through the pack. Now she is on her drive to start scoring some points. Coming in hot to that pack. All she's got to do is start breaking through and getting those points. She's juking up, she's juking down, and she breaks through and gets some points. Remember, it's a power jam. She is the only jammer on the track. All the points will fall to her and her team. All she has to do is keep getting through that pack. She's trying to take the top rail. She goes up. Oh, hard hit. Oh my God. Running into a solid breaker of a wall there. And I think that jarred her. That is a jam. Venus side trap was just like, I'm just gonna set up the wall here. You can't just stop in the track and set up a wall like that, but damn, that was one hell of a hit. But once again, Venus side trap finding herself in the penalty box, but she has company this time in Medusa. Your Who Hitters was 2 down. Your Mean Green Rollers staying at full strength. Mazzy Star lining up for your Who Hitters. Stone Cold Eve Austin lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. And with that second whistle, your jammers are off. Mazzy hitting that pack first. And she breaks through to become your lead jammer. But Stone Cold Steve Austin flying through. She's going a little bit off balance, but no, she stays on her skates. Man, she's just like zipping through there, man. Like, I don't know, she's like in her own dimension there. Oh, both girls are kind of in a tussle here in the pack. And Stone Cold Eve Austin breaks through and takes over your lead jammer. Mazzy now being held up in the pack by a wall of Mean Green Rollers. Oh, and she pushes on through, gets pushed off the track though. Stone Cold Eve Austin now breaking through again. Still your lead jammer, and she calls off the jam. Well jammed by Stone Cold Eve Austin there. Malandra now lining up for your Mean Green Rollers. The mighty Maleficent now lining up for your Who Hitters again. And it looks like your Who Hitters have one in the penalty box. It's gonna be a power jam for your Mean Green Rollers. Mazzy Scar in the penalty box.
They got 0?
And we have 2 more jams before the end of this quarter. Let's see if Malandra can take advantage of this one. The power jam is all hers. And with that second whistle, she's off. She hits the pack. Can she find an opening, or will the Who Hitters keep her back? No, she jukes down to the bottom to break through. Now she is on a mission. Now she is out to make some points. The pack is tightening it up here. She goes to the top. She's just got to get through that wall of Who Hitters. Oh, they hold her down. Oh, wait, whoa. Katie losing her balance there. And Melandra taking advantage of that little trip up there and breaking through that pack again for some points. We have Melandra coming around again. The pack's starting to jam it up a little bit. Can she find an opening? And it looks like she has the powerhouse Sassiopath to clear a path for her. She breaks through and she calls off the jam. The last one of the quarter. Wait. I wouldn't count that. Last of the quarter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just assessing some penalties here. It looks like your Mean Green Rollers have one skater down. Your Who Hitters will be skating at full strength. Oh, it's going to be a power jam for your Who Hitters. Come on down, Lex. Once again on her debut bout, Ruby Bruisday, your sole jammer up there. This will be your final jam of this quarter. Let's see if she can throw up some points. With the second whistle, she's off. Ruby hitting the pack, trying to go to the top. Oh, she gets stopped up and thrown down. Trying to go to the bottom again, tossed aside. But she is back up quick on her feet, back into that pack, trying to find that opening. Can she get through the top? No, those Mean Green Rollers are not giving her an inch. She's still on her, oh, a little bit of a slip up there on her part. Once again, she's back up. Lots of good juking and jiving on her part. It's just that Mean Green Roller wall is holding her back. Oh, she falls again. They were trying to assist her through. And now Mazzy trying to assist with that whip. Oh, not enough time to break her through. The Mean Green Roller defense doing their job and keeping her from breaking through. And that is the end of that quarter. We now go into our final quarter of tonight's bout. Remember, this is our final bout of this season. Our charity bout, $5 of each ticket sold tonight, going to the Lee and Beulah Moore Children's Home. Those $5 per ticket will help to give those children a very Merry Christmas indeed this year. Speaking of Christmas spirit, who is here to support your Who Hitters? And which one of you has garlic in your souls and you're supporting the Mean Green Rollers? Seems like we have a lot of Grinches in the crowd. That's all right. We love the Grinches too. We love them all. Because their hearts grow 5 sizes. And Miss Pretty Poison is bringing me some more goodies to toss out to y'all. Go ahead and make some noise for the fan cam there going around. All right. Let's make some noise over in this corner. I'm going to toss out a candy bag. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. I meant to throw that to absolutely nobody. All right, coming over to this corner. Are you ready? 1, 2. It's going to be a drive-by candy. 3. There we go. That was better than most. Okay, let's go over to this corner now. I'm going to aim over here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I tried my best. Okay, one more before we get things back underway here. Going over to this corner. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. I finally got a good throw out of that one. Oh, we got one more candy bag. Let's do this. Let's make, whoever makes the most noise, let's throw that candy bag. Let's go over here, make some noise. All right, not bad. Over here, make some noise. All right, you got your work cut out for you. Let's make some noise over here. Not bad, not bad. All right, now it's on you over here. Let's make some noise. Bella Beast is telling me to throw it over here. All right, Bella, I'm gonna let you throw it, Bella. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice underhand toss. Much better than what I do. All right, let's just wait and see what's gonna happen here. What are we doing, Randy?